Welcome, folks, to something a little different. This is Hearthstone, Heroes of Warcraft, a collectible card game made by Blizzard. It's in closed beta right now, and I've been playing it a fair bit over the past few weeks, and I thought I'd just show you a quick match of the game. For anybody who doesn't know what the game is, it's a game where you have mana that progressively increases per turn, drawing out monsters and spells, secrets, and magical treachery, to bring down your opponent, one of 9 selectable hero classes, down to 0 health by whatever means possible. Usually by beating down his health, though. Let's play a match against a random person on the internet, roughly of my matchmaking level, same wins and losses. And I normally would have played as my paladin or my shaman deck, but I've been having a lot of luck recently with my druid one, so let's go! Let's find us an opponent! Spin the wheel, what will we find? A murloc hogger, my worst nightmare? The answer is the same every single time. A worthy opponent. I'll explain things as I'm going. It's taking a while. Longer than usual. Ah, here we go. I could have got a coffee addict, my old roommate, or a cardish Ian, but instead I got a worthy opponent. Who's a shaman? Hello! I go first. If I'd have gone second, he switched out one card, I'd have got an extra card and the card, which gives me 1 bonus mana. This hand is actually fine. I'm hopefully going to draw a very low-level creature, and thus something good will happen. Nope, that's not a low-level creature. That's a spell. That's a spell. That's a spell. And that's a creature. That's a rank 4 creature, though. He's pulling out something pretty early. Is this a totem? Or is this a creature? It's a fairy dragon that's flying in the air due to a graphical glitch. Intriguing. Now, fairy dragons, dragon creature, common rarity, can't be targeted by spells or hero powers. I couldn't use Wrath on him, and he's flying up there, or neutralize, or anything else. But I can pull out this leper gnome. This sickly person has a death rattle, which means that he deals 2 damage to the enemy hero when he dies. He costs 1 mana to draw out, 2 attack, 1 health. Can't attack with him yet, because he doesn't have charge. That thing's just flying away. Fairy dragon, what are you doing? Go home, you're drunk. Let's see what he pulls out. Another creature to kill it? A kobold geomancer. And he's going straight for the face. That's probably what I'd do. Well, first thing to do, murder that. The death rattle activates and hurts him for 2. And I'm presented with a 2/2 kobold geomancer, which does 1 spell power, which means his spells will deal 1 more to any number. I could naturalize it, but I don't wish to. Instead, I'm going to pull out a harvest golem. Another one with a death rattle that creates a 2/1 damaged golem upon death. We have 30 cards in a deck. There are cards that can help you pull cards out faster. When you run out of cards, you end up in some bother. Deal 1 damage a turn for every card you don't have. Get more than 10 cards in your hand, and it does horrible, nasty things to you. What did I get? That's not a bad card, actually. Let's do it. Ha! His Taunter totem that he pulled out there, 1 of 4 random, being a damaging one, a healing one, a spell power one, or a taunting one, I just murdered with my golem. It had no attack, so it didn't attack back. The taunting creature means that his golem, his kobold, or if he had a weapon, have to attack this before anything else. He's giving it a rockbiter weapon. That's an interesting thing to do. So now it's a 5/2, it can kill my taunter, and now he's made an unbound elemental. That's a thing, I guess. However, I don't like his unbound elemental. I want to destroy it, but I don't quite know how. I could swipe, but there are not a lot of creatures around. I could cast you, though.
I must
Deal 2 damage with Moonfire. There we go. And attack with that means this guy's still alive, and he is still alive as well. End of turn. I have a board advantage right now, folks. I have more creatures on the deck, on the table. He has more cards, though. One of them is not the coin, sorry, because he played that. My hero power, by the way, if you're curious. +1 attack this turn, and +1 armor per... Okay, that didn't do very much. I have to be honest. Let's press my advantage. 1 damage, draw a card. What's my card? That's a good card, actually. And it blew up. Fortunately, though, it means I can play this card. It has a battle cry, which means when it comes out, like that one did, well, that had to choose one, actually, where I had to pick one or the other. Battle cry means that when it comes out, that happens. Give adjacent minions taunt. Now they're taunters. And that's 3 damage to the face, bringing us to 25 apiece. Let's see what he pulls out now. Probably something horrible. My Naturalize card is my big remover. It kills any minion instantly, but he gets 2 cards in return. What is he gonna pull out? Oh. Hello. That was all of your mana. Right. Okay. I can't kill him with any of my creatures as it stands. But I could swipe it, deal 4 damage, and then kill it with my damage golem. Or with myself. Good plan. And then, just to continue pressure, we'll pull out this charger. And charging means that he can attack immediately. It usually compensated by having lower stats than a creature of the equivalent mana cost. I mean, he has 1 damage. If this guy can pull out anything that does 1 damage, that thing dies. You'll notice I have no creatures anymore. And he's pulled out another one of these. Interesting. Alright. Alright. Tempted. Tempted. Going to. Don't like you. You get to go away. I may have given him more cards by doing so, but it's a risk I have to take right now. Mainly because I have no creatures. He's probably got something really horrible in there. Or I've just given him a card that's really horrible. That too. That's not a horrible card. That's not a good card, though. Yeah, that's not good. +2, +2. +4, +doodad. That'll do. So now it's a 4/6.
For the wild.
1 down. And then I could heal it. No, I'm not going to heal it. He'll probably hex it. Hexing it will turn it into a frog. I'm in trouble, though. I have absolutely no spells. Oh, no creatures. I've been card-starved on minions. There are lots of minions in this pack of 17 cards. I just haven't found any of them yet. It's unfortunate. I really wish I could find some of them. That isn't one of them, actually. That's really not one of them. Well, this is gonna suck.
For the wild.
There's really attacking him's really got no point to it. I might as well just heal myself. In the end, for me, it had a good starting run, but I ran out of creatures, and he has more cards than I do. 'Tis a shame. Naturalizing that fire elemental was still the best decision to make, because he'd have only just pulled these 2 cards out the next 2 turns.
My shield for Argus.
I wonder why you...
My shield for Argus.
That's a lot of defenders of Argus. Methinks this might be over. I don't really have any good board clear. No, but I'll pull this guy out just for amusement. Well played, sir.
Well played.
You have destroyed me, most verily. With a lot of things. You may attack me now and destroy me. You don't need to draw any more creatures. You really don't. No, I didn't have a weapon for you to ooze there. Really didn't. So I got absolutely thrashed there, folks. It is to be expected. I'm unfortunately not very good at this game. That creature would have been useful about 5 turns ago. Alas, it was not to be. Defeat was the only thing in the future for me. But we will return with another match momentarily, and hopefully it shan't be as much of a clobbering to the face as that one was. Let's search for another one! This time, one where I'm not going to die horribly at this game. There was some bad luck there. No cards, too many spells drawn out. And that guy got the cards he needed, but most of it for me was bad play on my own part. If it's the same man, though, I'm not going to be particularly impressed. It's not. It's a paladin.
I will fight with honor.
And I'm going second. I'm not going to go for the same mistake I did last time. I'm going to pull out 3 of my cards and he pull out 2, which means he doesn't have many low-level cards either. But then again, neither do I. His power is the ability to summon 1/1 Silverhand recruits. Forever. 2 mana, he can pull out a minion. And unlike the Shaman, it's one specific minion, just a 1/1. Paladins have a lot of spells that buff attack, give divine shield, and things like that. For now, however, we're just going to kill this creature, because it gives me just enough attack to kill it, and just enough armor to resist its 1 damage. We're just going to hoard some cards for a while, it would seem. I'm going to greet him.
My greeting.
Hello!
Well met.
Do you know that your victory is about to be recorded on the internet? I don't think you do. Hold on to the crystal. I'm going to use this card now, because it gives me a mana advantage. It may be a mistake, and it probably is. There are people out there on the internet probably screaming with rage at the screen because I did that. But it came out early enough that next turn, I'm going to have 5 mana. And here comes a Taunter. And here comes Blood Mage Thalnos. You're a little late. That deals 5 damage, draw a card. But I can't do that just yet. So instead, I'm going to pull these guys out.
Ready, sir.
Ready, sir. That guy has a battle cry to summon another creature. If a creature in the field had a ability that procced every time something was summoned, that would count twice. It's a good value card, actually. It gave me 2 minions for the price of 1. And that is a legendary that I have. Blood Mage Thalnos. He's a good 2-drop. He's... Oh. That hurts. That's a big buff you just gave this man. Damage to the face, I see. You make this interesting. could pull that out, but he'll just murder it. Could just murder it. I could make this a 6/6 with taunt. That's probably an idea. That's an idea.
That's not a valid target.
And I don't want him to attack. The only result that would happen there is he would die absolutely horribly. Chances are, though, he has a horrible counter to this move. He can't turn him into a frog. Can silence it, though. But he can't Divine Shield that again, unless he has another Divine Shield card. I'll be a bit sad if he has another Divine Shield card in his hand. He is considering something.
We must cleanse the
1/1. Okay. More face damage. We're going to stop that face damage in a moment. But how? I could just deal damage to him, but... 3 damage makes 7. I can't do that and that.
What to do?
I have to kill all of my minions to do that.
Shields up.
Let's buy ourselves some time. By doing that, he has to attack them, or rather they have to attack them. And I think I will put... do that. Put you in play. If you attack him, you'll give me a card. Plus, this now deals 6 damage. If I can get through that Senjin and stabilize, then I can probably do something. Or you could just deal 2 damage to every creature I have. That kind of makes that awkward. I got that card, though. That card will be useful. The minor fact that he's got me to 3 health is not good.
Reporting for duty.
However, it's not over yet. Actually, it is over. Been thoroughly pummeled, actually.
I must safeguard the land.
You could deal 3 damage to me either way. And I didn't even mean to press that. Oops.
A natural mistake.
Oh dear.
I'm sorry.
Ah well. He won quite firmly. Well played.
Well played.
I couldn't have won that anyway.
Well played.
You can destroy me now with damage to the face, sir. My precious, precious face. I don't have any more faces for you to smash. That was another loss. But hopefully next time we'll win. Let's find out.